The battle of gods and heroes begins. Thor, the mighty Asgardian, stands against DC's greatest warriors. Can the god of thunder hold his own, or will the Justice League prove too powerful? Let's break it down, fight by fight, and see who comes out on top.
Let's start with the big one. Thor versus Superman.
The ultimate clash of titans. Superman possesses incredible strength, speed, and near invulnerability, making him one of the strongest beings in the DC universe. On the other hand, Thor is no stranger to fighting cosmic threats and has shattered planets with his sheer power. The key factor here is Superman's weakness to magic. Thor's Mjolnir is a mystical weapon, capable of dealing serious damage. However, Superman has fought and resisted magical beings before, and his speed far surpasses Thor's, giving him the ability to land rapid blows before Thor can react. If Thor manages to unleash his God Blast, Superman is in trouble. But if Superman goes all out with his speed and raw power, Thor may never get the chance. This battle is close, but Superman's speed and durability give him the edge. Thor versus Batman. This one is almost unfair. Batman is the ultimate strategist, but against a god? Thor's sheer strength, durability, and control over lightning make this a one-sided battle. Batman's only real chance is prep time. If he manages to exploit Thor's weaknesses, like tricking him into being unworthy of Mjolnir or using mental attacks, he might stand a chance. But in a straight-up fight with no time to prepare, Thor wipes the floor with him. Thor versus Wonder Woman. Now we have a real fight. Wonder Woman is a warrior born, trained for battle, and wielding magical weapons that can harm even the strongest foes. Her lasso of truth is unbreakable, and her sword can cut through gods. Thor, however, is no stranger to fighting divine beings. His durability is immense, and his control over lightning gives him a ranged advantage. In close combat, Wonder Woman may have the upper hand with her speed and skill. But if Thor keeps his distance and uses Mjolnir's devastating attacks, he can overpower her. This battle is nearly even, but Thor's endurance might give him a slight edge in a drawn-out fight. Thor versus the Flash. Speed is the name of the game here, and unfortunately for Thor, he's outmatched. The Flash, whether it's Barry Allen or Wally West, moves faster than lightning itself. He can phase through attacks, vibrate through Thor's body to disrupt his molecules, and even steal his speed using the Speed Force. Thor is powerful, but landing a hit on the Flash is nearly impossible. However, if Flash gets careless and Thor manages to predict his movement, one solid hit from Mjolnir could be the end. Still, speed is too much of an advantage. Thor versus Green Lantern, a battle between willpower and godly might. Green Lanterns have the ability to create anything they imagine, forming constructs that can trap or attack Thor. However, Thor has fought reality warpers before and has broken through powerful mystical barriers. If Green Lantern keeps his distance and plays it smart, he could overwhelm Thor with creative attacks. But if Thor manages to break his concentration or land a heavy strike, the battle could end quickly. While Green Lantern is incredibly powerful, Thor's durability and combat experience make this a battle he is likely to win more often than not. Thor versus Aquaman. Both warriors command the storms, but one holds a clear advantage. Aquaman is a powerful combatant, possessing superhuman strength and durability, especially when fighting in water. However, Thor operates on an entirely different level. His control over the weather surpasses Aquaman's abilities, and his lightning could cause serious damage. While Aquaman's trident is a powerful weapon, it's unlikely to tip the scales in his favor against an opponent who regularly battles cosmic threats. Unless Aquaman has an army of sea creatures backing him up, this is a fight he is not likely to win. Thor versus Martian Manhunter. One of the most interesting battles in this matchup. Martian Manhunter possesses a range of abilities, including super strength, telepathy, shape-shifting, and phasing. Thor, however, has experience dealing with telepaths and has resisted mind control in the past. The real challenge for Thor is Martian Manhunter's ability to become intangible, making him nearly impossible to hit. If Martian Manhunter can use his telepathic abilities effectively, he could take down Thor by attacking his mind. However, if Thor lands a single devastating strike or unleashes a storm of lightning, Martian Manhunter might not recover. This battle is truly a toss-up. One-on-one, Thor stands a strong chance against most Justice League members. He has the power, durability, and combat experience to take down even the mightiest heroes. However, if he were to face the entire Justice League at once, it would be nearly impossible for him to win. Superman's speed, Flash's intangibility, and Green Lantern's constructs, combined with Wonder Woman's combat skills and Martian Manhunter's versatility, would overwhelm him. Thor is mighty, but against the full force of the Justice League, he would fall. But what do you think? Could Thor pull off a surprise victory? Or is the Justice League just too strong? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more epic battles.